YouTube, yo, what up? Yo, it's your boy Egos here, and I'm talking about the new episode of Sword Art Online, War of the Underworld, episode 12. It hit last night. I wasn't able to watch it till today, and let me tell you, oh my god, it was freaking amazing. But first, roll the intro.
Audio Jungle.
Let me tell you something. This episode was badass. A lot of surprise. I mean, I was like, I was shocked and a lot. Like, you should see my face. Like, take a look. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, my face was just jaw-dropping moments that I was just like, oh my god. And then my heart was just relieved the minute that freaking she got her arm back, and I was just like, oh my god. But anyway, let's get into the review. Okay, so the episode starts off with everyone signing in from the US, and all of a sudden, Asuna decides to drop like a cascade of rocks on the battlefield immediately to try to separate them in half. Which actually turns out to be a actual really good move from her part. And she was thinking about doing another spell, and then all of a sudden Alice stops her in her tracks and says, "No, we'll take it from here." Pans over to the Dark Army, where the dark champion boxer dude comes out, and I don't remember his name, but he just comes out and he starts getting angry that his troops are getting slaughtered on the other side, and he starts getting the system alert code error on his eye. And he gets so pissed that he just, I swear to God, he just goes into his eye and just rips it out. He just rips out his own eye, and then he just crushes it. He just crushes it. And, like, holy shit. So anyway, so he gets all freaking angry, and he decides to jump the valley. But in the midway jump, he starts to fall down, but his homeboy comes out. He breaks up. Yo, he picks his hands up. He gets his, like, big-ass muscle, and he just reaches down into the thing, grabs his big-ass boulder, and tosses it and launches it so hard that his arm just gets ripped off, and he actually helps his buddy across the valley, helps the champion across the valley, and he lands safely. And like, he just lands over there, and he starts helping Asuna. Yo, he just ripped his arm off. And then he starts helping Asuna fight, and then you see Asuna fighting and all this something, and she gets so, oh my god, it was a bad, like, she's just ripping heads all of a sudden. She accidentally makes a mistake and accidentally falls on blood, or like she slips on blood and gets her arm cut off. I was freaking shocked. My jaw fucking dropped. Yo, I was about to cry. Yo, like, I was in tears. I was literally in tears. I was like, I was literally about to cry, and then all of a sudden, like, this dude just comes in and just helps, and it just makes everything so much. It was so cool having a nice combo of, yo. And then you start seeing Alice fight and everything, the whole thing, and then you start seeing the army start clashing. Then, as soon as he comes saves her, then he makes a deal that says, ask Asuna to make a bridge, so this way his army can come over and help out help out everyone, because no one knows idea where the U.S. players came from. They don't even know who they are. They don't even know how they got there, why they're there. And so he makes a deal, and she agrees. So they actually start teaming up. The two armies start teaming. Then out of nowhere, Dark Vector God comes up and swoops down with his dragon and takes Alice, and then knocks her out with some kind of dark spell. And then he just flies off. Then Bacarli just immediately heading out to them and starts chasing after them. Now we pan back to Asuna and the army, and now we got a debrief of one of the knights that coming in and tells them, hey, look, Alice was taken away, and Bacarli and some of the other Tiger Knights are chasing after him right now as we go. Then it pans out to where Fasago is out in the world, and he was actually out cold, and all of a sudden he goes, oh, you know, I want to go back in. And he's like, well, I don't have an account. And he goes, I got something special. I got a special account for you. I've been saving this account for a while, which I don't know what he's going to plan on doing. He might have no idea what account he's about to use, but figuratively, I think he's using his old account from his previous games, like the way that everyone else, that they're going to be using his old account and transferring his account from his old games to his new games. That information that Asuna's in there because he saw her, and now they actually start going back to that he's going to go back in with his old character, and he's going to make it back. Then the account, then Fasago's buddy there, the one that's on the computer, the hacker, he's going to tell him, or he's going to put it back into 1000 to 1 time frame, so this way it speeds up in the game so he doesn't have to wait that long. Alright, so then it pans back into the underworld, and then we have Asuna riding off on a horse with the army behind her, about 700 troops, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere, over 20,000 US combatants come in out of nowhere and surround, alright? Then, when you think there was no hope left, Shino comes out of nowhere. She comes out of the sky like a freaking phoenix and blasts the whole army out of Kingdom Come. She just annihilates the whole fucking army, and I'm not even joking. And that's the way they freaking end it, right there when she comes out. And then you have Asuna and her hug, and then she's like, oh my god, you're here. Like, she's just so surprised that she's here. And that's the way they freaking end it. And it was just an amazing ending. I mean, amazing. It was just an amazing episode, and I cannot wait till next week's episode. And you know what? I have to say, we are in for some good surprises, because I can't wait till Kirito's and Asuna's old squad comes in, and they start fucking shit up, man. They're gonna be fucking shit up. And what I'm telling you right now, we're gonna be seeing some good fighting in the next episode or next episode or two. We are gonna get lit. So, if you did like the episode, and you did like the review, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button for next week's episode review. And I also apologize for the 1 day late of the episode review, only due to because it was Christmas and all this other stuff I had, and I was a little bit of traveling. But anyway, let's get back, and I will see you next week.